Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you pretty much how to get this entire look. I am using some fun new products. Actually, it's mostly new products. And yeah, pretty much just wanted to do a makeup tutorial like the good old days. A nice grungy spotlight eye. It's been a little while. If you guys would like to see how I created this look, then please stay tuned. Hello! We're going to do eyes first. They say you are what you eat. And I'm a hot tamale. Today I am using an exciting new product from Iconic London. This is the new eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to do my eye first. Obviously you can see exactly what look I'm doing right here. It's a very grungy, sultry spotlight eye. The first thing I'm going to do is take my MAC paint pot in Laying Low and I'm going to prick my eyelid. I'm using my Zoeva concealer buffer brush just to get a nice light layer of that on. I usually use my beauty blender, but because I've done my eyebrows first, I just want a little bit more precision. Don't want it going everywhere. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of this under my eye as well. And that really helps take any darkness away. Like, look, it's actually a really good colour corrector. Now, this palette comes with a mirror on the top, and then you've got your 20 shades. I'm going to show you guys the colour I'm using and point to it. So I'm going to use this colour first, just to mattify my lid. And now I'm going to go in with this shade here, the kind of peachy colour, and I'm just going to start building that up in the crease. This is quite a light eyeshadow, so it's not really dark enough for my transition shade, but I'm just using that just to start building something up, you know. It's actually really gorgeous by itself if you're wanting more of a natural day look. Now we've done that, I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is a really pretty burnt orange kind of transition-y shade, and we're going to just do the exact same thing. And I'm being quite firm with my brush, and I'm going in those window wiper movements, and then I'm going to use the side of my brush to start taking that out. Because even though we're doing a spotlight eye, I really don't want my eyes to look too round, because they'll just go with my big round face. I'm going to go in the inner corner as well, build that up. Now I'm swapping in with my Zoeva 224, and this shade here, it is the darkest colour in the palette. It's like a kind of dark chocolate brown. And I'm going to start really building on this eye. And I'm just going to start building that on the outer corner and inner corner. And I'm trying to keep that just in the outer corners, well, in the corners right now. I don't want to bring it to the middle too much. And then to help blend that out, I'm going to go in with this shade here. It's kind of like a rosy red, and I'm going to use that with my brush kind of on its side, and I'm going to go over that dark brown. I'm actually going to take that right through the crease because it really helps the depth of the look. We start getting all those colours. Now I'm going to go in with the dark shade again, and we're just going to start packing that on top again. All about adding little bits of pigment at a time. And then I'm going to go in with that orange shade and go under my eye. Just with the same brush. Now to pop the centre of the lid, I'm going to use this shade here, and now look at this pigment. Really good. The shimmers in this palette are incred. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 247 brush, get that pigment on the brush, and then scoosh it with my all-nighter spray by Urban Decay. And scoosh means spray. Scottish terminology. And I'm just going to press that. Look at that, it's bright. I'm going to press that onto my lid. I like to do this with my eyes half open so I can see that I'm putting it in the right place, because if you do a spotlight in the wrong place, it can make you look like you've got slightly crossed eyes. While we're on the shimmer portion, I'm going to highlight my brow bone before going in and making sure I'm happy with the eyeshadow. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone with this colour here. It is, again, so bright. I definitely love the shimmers in this palette. Ooh. And I'm just using that dry on my brow bone. And it's nice because the shimmer in the middle of the eye is obviously gold, and the shimmer on the brow bone is more of a kind of cool pink tone, so it kind of differentiates it a little bit. Now I'm just going in with the darkest colour again, and we're just going to make sure that everything is nice and blended and intense. And I'm bringing the dark brown shade slightly up onto the upper crease just so I can get that kind of winged out shape. Iconic London have also brought out a new range of lashes. These are 3D silk lashes. So they're not mink, they are silk. And I've already got it on here and I really, really like them. So I'm going to glue that up. This style is called, it doesn't say on my box, I might have had the test box, so I'll look it up for you and I'll link it down below. But I really like these. So if you look, they're really, really fluffy and they're rounded, which means that they kind of peak in the middle, but they've got these nice gaps which are going to make it really, really easy to see the spotlight through, so it's nice. So I'm actually going to trim from either end, so I keep the middle the longest. Oh, excuse my nails by the way. I was shooting yesterday, and my hair actually. So I was shooting yesterday and I had to get my nails painted. And they didn't turn out, very good. I don't think that the lady's been a nail tech for too long, but I need to go and get them done tomorrow. Now I'm going to stick on two mascaras. I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash and the Rimmel Scandalise Reloaded. Both of these together make for really good chunky long lasting lashes. So I use the Scandalise first. But now I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash on top, and it really separates the lashes, it's good. While we're waiting for that lash to dry, I've got a kind of new thing in my routine, and it's just when I've been on holiday, because obviously, see if you look, I'm quite tanned. So my body always gets a much better tan than my face, and I am over it. So what I do now is when I'm getting ready, I'll either do my eye makeup first and then scoosh this, or scoosh this before I do anything. But this is the Refreshing Coconut Tanning Water from Tan & Tone. And basically it's a really nice coconutty facial spritz that has fake tan in it, and it slowly builds up a tan, which makes my skin look healthier, obviously, more glowy, it's more hydrated, and the tan itself helps make my skin look more even, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to spray this. So I put that on first, and then I'll use my Kypris Heliotropic Sunscreen. And I've spoke about this in my last two videos, but I'm all about that SPF. I want to look like a newborn baby by the time I'm 60. So I'm just going to rub this in, and before anyone asks, no, you do not get fake tan fingers doing this, because you're just rubbing the product in, and I always wash my hands after I've done my makeup anyway. So just make sure you do that and you'll be fine. Since I've been using this sunscreen as a primer, oh my goodness, my makeup lasts so long. Like I was doing that photo shoot yesterday, my makeup was on from about 8 in the morning until 8 in the morning until 6 at night, and I was doing shooting, so basically that's under like really strong lights. It was really, really hot in the studio as well. So yeah, I'm a big fan and I'm going to use it forever. My lash is still drying, so I'm actually going to zoom you out right now. So I'm going to start on my foundation. So I'm going to do my little favourite combo, which is my Tarte Stick Foundation in the shade Tan Sand and the Makeup Forever HD Stick in the shade Y365. And it's just my favourite thing ever. It's honestly the easiest. It takes 2 seconds. I do use more of the Tarte stick, to be fair. And I just use this in the middle just for a little bit of extra dewiness, and also to make the colour just a slight touch lighter. Then I'm going to get my Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate, my life, my soul, and I'm just going to drop that on my face. And I'm just going to do it on my cheeks and my chin today because I don't think I need it on my forehead. I think my forehead can get quite shiny itself. Do you know what I might try really, really quickly? Sorry, this is my motions. I tried this brush a couple of times and I really like it. It's called the Blank Canvas Cosmetics F08 brush. Yeah, see, it's great. And it's so much faster than a beauty blender. Do you see what I mean? It's literally 2 seconds. and then I'll leave under my eyes for concealer and beauty blender. That's what I'll do. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm going to conceal. Well, am I? Is my lash dry yet? So I've just shoved that on. I like that. See, those lashes are really gorgeous. Honestly, I am going to be needing to stock up on those. Okay, concealer. I'm just going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan for this. I have a few little red marks on my head because I picked my face. I want to build up the coverage on my chin, and then under my eyes, obviously. I'm not going to put too much under my eyes, and then I want to do around the sides of my nose. And then I'm going to beauty blend that in. I think when I'm focusing on coverage and where I want it to go, that is when I like to use a beauty blender. Get right under my eyes. I don't want to change any of the eyeshadow, so I'm just taking my time. Oh my god, I definitely have a drop of hair up my nose. This is so infuriating. Now I'm going to use my Shade and Light by Kat Von D. I don't think I've actually used this that many times, but I saw someone use it and it looked really nice. So I'm going to use this yellow tone under my eyes to set and to brighten them up. And I actually really do like it. And I'm going to use it just in all the high points of my face. I'm going to use my eyeshadow brush that I used for my eye makeup, and I'm just going to run that over where I've concealed near my eyeshadow, just so it kind of blends in a little bit more. Okay, I got a delivery today from Makeup Forever, and I got a couple of new things and I want to try them. So the first one is Makeup Forever Profusion Bronzer. Someone was talking about this and said it was amazing, and I've wanted to try it since, and I'm sure it was Urfa's and Ali. I'm going to just use this with my Charlotte Tilbury blush brush. It's really creamy. Ooh. I love that. I'm going to bring it down my neck. I'm going to use my little Charlotte Tilbury brush, the Powder and Sculpt brush. I'm just going to focus it a little bit on my cheekbones. That, guys, that might be my new favourite bronzer. It is the creamiest powder ever. It doesn't look oily at all. It doesn't look dry. That's gorgeous. And the colour of it is, I think it's number 2 because I just opened it. Oh. Profusion 25L. 25i. Makeup Forever, you really need to sort out your numbers or your colour system because it's a nightmare. I'm going to go back in with the Kat Von D, and I'm going to go in with that powder, the banana type one. I'm going to try it under... Yep. I'm going to try it underneath my contour. This is marvellous. Oh my god, I love that bronzer. Okay, highlight, I think I just want to use Opal if that's okay. I'm going to use Becca Opal, my all-time favourite highlighter of all time. My all-time favourite powder highlighter, I should say. And the 134 brush from Zoeva. You guys, if you don't have either of these things, then you need to sort it out. This brush and this for highlighting is just the dream. So I'm going to bless the cheekbones. I know. Feel like an angel. I want to bronze under my nose. I'm going to just get a little touch of this. I'm absolutely delighted with that. I can't help but feel like I just want to do like a nudie lip with not much commitment, just like a nude lip by itself. It's the Rimmel Liquid Lip Colour Stay Matte in the shade Mocha, and I tried these yesterday and it was really nice. Yeah, let's just do it. And it honestly feels so nice. I might actually line this. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude just to line this a little bit. I just feel like it's almost too close to my skin tone. It's not light enough actually for me. I like it to be lighter than my skin tone. And I'm done! That was actually not that long. Lastly, I'm just going to grab a little touch of my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade number 2, and I'm just going to mattify my centre ever so slightly. Just want the glow to be on the cheeks today, you know. And that, you guys, is the finished look. I really hope you liked it. I realised it's been a hot sec since I did a spotlight eye, and now I've got a new palette to play with. I thought, what better time than to do a little tutorial on it, right meow. So yeah, I really hope you liked it. Super easy, just like me. That was a joke. Apart from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye!